hope and tragedies and everything that comes our way. Determination of the strong. Found the meaning that you've searched for so long. All hail shadow, heroes rise again. Obliterating everything that's not your friend. Nothing can stop you now. No ghost to bring you down. There's nothing left to lose. You win. Somewhere in chaos we all find ourselves. This destruction is the only tale we tell. White is black and black is white. Right is wrong, wrong is right. Nothing ever feels this cold inside your heart. Determination of the strong. Found the meaning that you searched for so long.
Hello everybody, I would like to welcome you to today's game. We are playing Shadow the Hedgehog. I am absolutely terrified. I have a lot of trivia on this game and I really hope you guys enjoy it. Let me just unmute and show you guys the game. This game is not good. Not great. Yeah. Let's just get into this. Right? Right. Music's good. That's about the only thing I could say is good. Even then, that's debatable. Hey, Tomo, how you doing? If you guys are enjoying this, please leave a like and share it with a friend. I am in desperate need of a little bit of attention. Let's begin. It's a one-player game. God, I don't want to do this. Yes. It's a cock for every single selecting sound. It is a gunshot for every single... Yeah. So, let's get into what makes Shadow the Hedgehog unique from a standard Sonic game. So, upon startup, you might notice, yeah, this game's a lot darker, a lot edgier. Of course, it's following a darker character, so that makes sense.
Why does that name haunt me? It's the only
The cutscenes seem to have a nice budget to them, too. I really like the way these look. I feel like if they had the original files, it would still look good, up-res in HD. Absolutely would. It looks beautiful.
Maria.
It's got child death, so that's always a good sign. Hello, Siskel, and hello, Foxino.
Is this Maria?
How are you guys doing today? I hope well. I hope you're not playing this game. Unless you like it, of course, and then I hope you're playing this game. You know. Of course, aliens show up. And we'll get to those when we get to those. I kind of want to take today slow. And this fucker.
Who are you and how do you know I'm Shadow? And what are you talking about?
Oh boy. And this is the game.
Just what was
No, I don't. And we'll get to it.
who I am. And like it or not, I have to believe him. The only way I'm gonna get the secrets to my past is to get those Chaos Emeralds.
So, for this, we are going to go the neutral path. And this is what sets Shadow the Hedgehog apart. I don't know if you guys saw, that is a map screen. I know it didn't look like a map screen, but it's a map screen.
Promise time, huh? Well then, time to go and fulfill this promise.
I should probably state why they did this game in the first place. So after the development of Sonic Heroes, the dev team was rightfully burnt out. They just spent the last year to 2 years crunching on a game.
Hey, Shadow. Long time no see.
And then, so given that break in between, they sat down.
Show them a thing or two.
Yes, Tomo? I saw the uwu. I read out the uwu. And now the long face. Maybe I should just give myself a short breather here. So, after Sonic Heroes development, the dev team needed a break. Yuji Naka, who is well known for being kind of an asshole. Let's see.
Let's.
There should be a Chaos Emerald somewhere in this city.
What the heck is
Ended up
That's a Chaos Emerald. Damn it.
ended up wanting to play more American-made games.
I can feel the power welling up inside me.
And that included Jak and Daxter 2, which had recently been released. And with that game, they finally saw how they could take a lighthearted series and make it darker, make it edgier, make it easier for,
There should be a Chaos Emerald somewhere.
make it, you know, not quite as make it less kiddie. They saw how they could do edginess and went for it. And that included guns and open city streets and alien attacks and all sorts of stuff. It's not great. Every route done. That is a very good question. The answer short, no. I don't want to. Because it only brings more confusion. That's a checkpoint, by the way. But, since, you know, aliens are attacking, we have G.U.N from SA2. Which, you know, makes sense. This is a plot focusing around Shadow, and they are deeply rooted together, so... Of course. I don't believe we have the triangle dash. So, the dev team, who just spent an unruly amount of time with Sonic Heroes, now had to do Shadow the Hedgehog. And it was a darker take. They wanted to make something for their quote-unquote core audience. And this is what they came up with. A game where you can kill civilians and casualties. There's cursing, more than usual. And there's aliens. And this is meant to explain Shadow's backstory, but because the plot can go multiple different ways and end up going down multiple different paths,
There should be a Chaos Emerald somewhere in this city.
there ends up being multiple different things you can do. So you end up having plot lines that make no sense, plot lines that can end up with craziness, like, hey Andre, hey February. You end up with a plot line that doesn't always make sense and can cause more confusion than it solves. So while this game's point was to solve some of the answers given to us by Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog, it answers none of them, because the right the right plot story, the right answers, like the right story, doesn't really exist in the game itself because they spent too much time on this stupid gimmick of having you replay the stages over and over again. And this goes back to the whole point of why do games need to be long? They can just be fun. It's okay to not have a massive bloated game like Sonic Heroes. And it's not as bloated as Sonic Heroes, I don't feel, but in some ways it is. You have to play the first stage, I believe, you have to play it every single time. It wouldn't be quite as bad if you could go back to a previous level and just replay it, but you have to go all the way from point A to the end of the game. Like, you can't just start at the beginning. You have to start at the beginning and go all the way to the end. You can't, like, stop, say, okay, I'm going to redo the first level to do the Dark Story, so that unlocks that path. No. You have to replay it Dark Story for every single one of the Dark Story endings. You have to play it Light Story for every single one of the Light Story endings. It's ridiculous.
And every city is reporting significant damage and casualties. Among them,
If you like it, you like it, but I just think this game is a bit bloated. And hello! Hello, Valine. Yes, I am playing Shadow the Hedgehog.
Now, and if you find Shadow with the black aliens, then kill them all.
But sir, isn't Shadow on our
I
side?
gave you an order, soldier. He's evil and he's the enemy.
Yeah, that is the Olive Garden guy. Glad you guys noticed. If you guys have seen Sonic 2, then you know this guy is the Olive Garden guy. Why are you playing this garbage? Because it's the game that came right after Sonic Heroes, and I want to clear up confusion that Shadow the Hedgehog is not a clone, is not a robot, and this game caused so much confusion.
Deliberately disobeyed me, Shadow.
Yes, we have.
No one tells me what to do. I have my own reasons for collecting the Chaos Emeralds.
You really don't understand the situation here, do you?
This is Black Doom.
Perhaps Professor Gerald has done more to your memory than I imagined.
The Professor?
Strange.
Few Sonic games I really don't like. That's perfectly fair as well. Some may like this game, some may hate this game. I take a fairly neutral stance that there are good ideas here. Taking an edgier story, fine. Adding in guns, that's okay. Just make them goofy. Make them a parody. Setting Sonic in a darker story, go for it. Perfect. The games up to this point have been fairly dark. It's alright to do that. But this is really the game that is meant to solidify how confused this series can get. And I will try my best to showcase just how much.
His powers. There's definitely something going on out there. Now it's up to me to find out what they're up to.
So, the game's controls way better than Sonic Heroes. I feel this is probably the best Sonic control for a character. It's fast, but it's a little slick. It's got some nice feeling. Everything's got a good amount of weight. The animation-wise, it's got some squash and stretch with every jump, and it feels wonderful with that. Like,
Explosive charges are set. Go!
Those gun soldiers are... Look out! That huge pillar is going to collapse!
nope.
Look out!
So if we hit start, we can actually see each mission. So drive off the black creatures. Activate all the jewels.
Emerald somewhere in this.
We're just gonna find the emerald, though. For our first story, we will showcase this.
Guess I have to go down.
We got a key. Don't know what they do in this game.
Tornado is approaching.
But if you guys don't really like this game, I totally get it. If you want to wait until next episode, perfectly fine. But if you do want to skip out on this episode, can I at least recommend something to you guys? Can you go watch the Tiki TikTok compilation? The JD Fungi TikTok comp. I really worked really hard on that video, and to see it just not get very many views is a little bit soul-crushing. And yeah, failure is not an option. Too bad. But it's alright. It'll be fine. I think I accidentally activated one. Oh well. So long as I don't activate all of them. But on top of that, I've been working really hard on a Sonic the Hedgehog video known as the Classic Sonic Definitive Timeline. And we'll get to that as we do. That game, that video is going to take a little bit longer in the oven. I have the thumbnail done and half of the script done. I'm right now writing an intermission for it because, yeah, well, I thought, oh, I'll finish this up really quick. It turns out, when writing down the plot and story for a video game that's been running for nearly 30 years, it's really difficult to keep things straight in your head. One of the few Sonic, you're seeing it right now? Yeah, thank you. It's one of those cuter little videos. I managed to lose a subscriber over it, and I think... Wait. What? Oh! So this time around they mapped the Lightspeed dash to the X button, which is great. And they also made the rings invisible, so you can clearly see where everything is coming from. Which is even better because... Also, we can pick up and throw boxes. Hit the B button to shoot. No. So, yeah, not something that'll be a staple on this channel, but every now and again, when we got like 10 minutes, to 7 or 8 minutes worth of content, maybe closer to 10, I will make a Tiki TikTok comp. And if any other furs want to be in the videos, please let me know. I am more than happy to do some cross-promotion with you guys. So, calling all TikTok furs, I guess. We should be coming about to the end. So, enemies have health bars. They're a lot shorter than they were in Sonic Heroes. What if I don't want to?
There's a limo somewhere in this wasteland.
Getting tired of him saying, touch the jewel. Touch the jewel! No. I don't feel like it. Do not touch the jewel? Okay. What if I don't want to obtain its power? What if I think you're mind-bending? Sorry, I'm making fun of Black Doom. We'll get to why in a little bit. I kind of want to just admire the gameplay. So, we've got a hero gauge and a dark gauge up there on the top, on the right and left respectively. And, no. To grab the key, because you're a funny hee-ha-ho-ho, man. Damn it. Alright. We got to the end. When those gauges fill up, which we'll probably not see on this run in particular, because you have to have a particularly strong dark hero or dark affinity for it. You can end up using basically either a full screen nuke or with Chaos Control or a super speed dash using the Chaos Control. So yeah. This also reuses a lot of the models from SA2, which is fine because these models are great, especially for GameCube. Because you gotta remember, these models are from 2000. Added some models for 2001 with the GameCube port, and then just bumped up again for 2004. Or is this 5? How's that?
Planet was once safe from tyranny and annihilation by you two heroes. Now mankind must protect this peace at all costs. We must stand united to defend our world against...
Who the hell are you talking to, Mr. President? That makes no fucking sense. Yeah. That's how it goes. So if you notice each of those dots, at the end of each of the routes, you have to choose Hero or Dark. Meaning for every single one of these routes, you have to do them twice. So essentially, count the number of dots, and it'll tell you how many times you have to play the first stage. Yeah. It's a little ridiculous.
What?
The Shadow's amnesia. It's apparent it wasn't fully.
Somehow escaped, but was then captured by those humans. But from where? And
Shadow's memories aren't fully back from Adventure 2. Things are a little bit more complex.
feels like I've been here before. I need to find the Chaos Emerald that's in this
Yep.
forest.
Oh, by the way, he'll grab onto ledges instantly. Hey, Charmy. You don't fit in this game. I think this is probably the best Charmy has ever sounded, which I'm okay with. There are also vehicles, which we can ride on. Yeah. Charmy's cute. I should probably start with some shoutouts, though. If you guys are liking this, please share it with a friend. It helps. I've got a Twitter account down below where I post art. And if you want, like my art, you can commission me. I do take commissions. I also accept donations for this stream. I am currently almost broke. And trying my best to sell commissions just hasn't been working. So donations would be really appreciated. And I'm never going to stop taking commissions. Because I feel it's for the best that I continue to take them and try my best. Keep my chin up. I've got a lot of friends in a lot of places, and stopping YouTube I feel would be a mistake. So if you want to support this channel, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a like, and donate. It does mean a lot, even if it's just $1. I plan on doing a full 24-hour stream within the upcoming weeks, focused solely on the Bubsy titles, if we can hit 1,000 subscribers. So, if we can hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I'm going to do a full day, nothing but Bubsy. You're going to see me rage, you're going to see me scream, but most of all, you're gonna have a blast with so many memes that it'll be perfect. Up, you said? All hail Shadow, no one will rise again. The music in this game is really good. I heard you. We got larger buttons, so they're harder to miss. This game's design isn't bad. If it weren't for the stage select and them playing the guns off like they're not like some sort of parody of Jak and Daxter, it might have been something. And I'm not kidding. Like, that is my personal opinion. If they played the guns off like they were a meme, like they were just a little bit of a joke, you know, not something that normally fits in Sonic, something that's a little bit off-putting, then yeah, I could see this game really working as a fun time. But instead, I see this game as another misstep for the franchise, mostly due to the fact that, while it's good, it's only as good as its weakest link, and its weakest link really is the stage select. It hinders this game so much because you can't select the missions. You can't pick which ones to do, per se. You can't basically go back and say, I'm going to pick stage 3, do the evil ending, play ahead a little bit, go back to stage 3, and do the good ending to unlock more levels. No, you have to start from square one to unlock those stages, and that's infuriating. But it's alright. I'm going to try to not focus on that, because this game's got some budget in some places.
Everything. How can I take over the city and build the Eggman Empire if there is no city?
That's right, Eggman's on the good team this time.
I have no choice. Send in the Eggman fleet. Charge!
I love this model of Eggman. I love it. The lighting, the area. The cutscenes in this game are absolutely amazing. Maybe not so much the in-game cutscenes. The pre-rendered ones look phenomenal. Ah.
It's magnificent. The perfect killing machine. Ready to oppose terror in unimaginable ways.
I could definitely use a... Could definitely use a co-commentator today.
Isn't that the doctor?
If Tomo was here, I'm sure he'd be able to tell me exactly what he loves about this game. I know Harry also absolutely adores this game for so many reasons. And I was trying my best to get him in on today, but it seems he's still asleep. I'll just shoot him a message real fast. Hoping he'll hop on, maybe, if he's feeling up to it.
I've got to get on board the doctor's flight.
So nobody can really know what Shadow is thinking. And that's a bit of a problem, so everybody attacks him. Some people think that's a problem. I think it's just kind of funny. I think the alien-style guns absolutely look cool and function really neat. In fact, I think the gunplay in this game is probably one of the better aspects of it.
I've got to get on board the doctor's flagship.
Yeah, we're not taking it down. We're just gonna go.
Oh, Shadow. Fancy running into you here. There's got to be some kind of peculiar power source that's keeping these ruins afloat. Find it and destroy it. You need to destroy all the power sources. Turn back around. You've destroyed the first power source. The temple is beginning to rumble. Hurry, before this place collapses. Those pulsating...
So you might have to do a little bit of each mission to get to the end.
The doctor's flagship.
There we go.
Gun
I like that it also lets you know exactly when you can lightspeed dash. This is what feels kind of like the frog ride armor from Mega Man X3, which is kind of cool. Alright. So, of course, after this game, I'm going to definitely need a small break. So, what we are going to end up doing is, after this, the next Sonic game we're covering is Sonic Rivals 2. And then Sonic and Secret Rings. So, I know a lot of people have a lot of fond memories for Secret Rings, or a lot of hatred. There is not really much in between. I do like that the rings act more like a health bar in this one. Which is a really nice idea. Oh man. It's one of those days, ain't it? Coming up on the end, aren't we? Onto this level. So, let's get into the lore. Let's get into that, right? That's something everybody wants to hear. So, Gerald Robotnik created Shadow aboard the Ark. Right? We all know this from Sonic Adventure 2. However, he had help. Not only did he have a team of scientists, but he had one goal in mind when creating Shadow. He had to create the ultimate life form, the ultimate weapon for Black Doom. Their first attempt was the Bio Lizard. The Sonic and Shadow already took care of that. But Shadow, it was the second attempt, and it worked out phenomenally. After Maria's death, however, and Shadow getting close to humans, thanks to Maria, Gerald wiped Shadow's memory because it was kind of sort of necessary so he didn't, destroy the planet after Maria's death if he were to ever awaken after that. So yeah.
Ruins are a bit more... I detect the high-energy magnetic firearms won't be any good against those. Strike them directly.
So yeah, Black Doom noticed Shadow came awake. So what's the plan? Come to Earth, destroy it. They can finally enact their plan. They found Shadow, the sleeping ultimate life form. Only one thing. Due to his memory loss and not really remembering a whole lot of how he came back from Heroes, Shadow's looking for answers. Any answers. Anything that will tell him that, hey, why was he made? Why was he created? Well, it turns out he was made to conquer the planet and help these aliens destroy whatever planet they come to next. How quaint.
Those pathetic human weapons are no match for our machine. Do not attack our soldiers.
No, I'm gonna attack them all I want. Also, hey look, they gave Shadow a sword, just like Black Knight. Hey, Quill. Says we got one viewer right now. It's probably you. That's cool. This game is not good. We grab a stick, we smack an alien. So this guy's a little bit unwieldy. Oh, it's flight controls inverted, so down is up and up is down. And here we go. You got to the goal. What game is this? This is Shadow the Hedgehog. It is a game.
You're not getting away from me this time.
It was the game released right after Sonic Heroes, and it showcased that Shadow is not a clone, isn't a clone, isn't a robot. He is the real deal, and he is also half created by aliens and Gerald Robotnik, so yeah. And no, this game isn't that good. But within just this first hour, we should get to the end of one of the stories.
Huh? What the? How can this be? Who are you?
This is a robot Shadow army, meant to trick Shadow into thinking that Eggman...
Shadow androids, the Eggman fleet
Yeah.
is strong, but those black creatures are a formidable adversary. I must return to the base to devise a new plan.
So the Shadow androids...
Shadow? Android? Am I an
No.
android too?
No, you're not. Why are you questioning this?
I need to get back to my base and restore order. Help me get away from these.
They were made simply to trick Black Doom, and if they also fool Shadow, then perfect.
I need to hurry to the doctor's base.
We're just gonna get to the base.
While Glenn pressing the X button,
Now, in the last game it was B, this time it's X, and I'm okay with it being X. The nice thing about the GameCube's controls are, when it comes to classic games, and basically any game that's got, like, a Genesis-style feel to it, it's perfect. Because you've got the 3 buttons right in a row. Which makes the A button jump, B button shoot, which I have easy access to, and then the X button is your like grind or special action, which makes it just perfect for this style of game. Hey, I can have some good ideas. I can say some stuff that I like about a bad video game. Even a controller I don't really particularly enjoy. Gonna pick that up. C-stick will move the camera. Great for sections like this. You know, your first hint, Shadow, that you're not a fucking android is that you can't launch missiles from your hands. And this is where the difficulty spikes up a little bit. I'm okay with it. Can switch out with the bazooka.
This floor. Can it be an elevator? The doctor's robots must be blocking it somehow. I can't die here.
God damn it. This game is a bit difficult, and I've already run out of things to say other than the development for this game was very troubled. Especially coming right after Sonic Heroes and having just as much crunch as Sonic Heroes. And that is mostly thanks to Yuji Naka.
This can't be.
So, yeah. A lot of people like to say Yuji Naka's like the best, except he's not. Oftentimes he's a really arrogant guy when it comes to developing games. Now, I wish the best for him, but at the same time, like... There we go. That is not fucking fair. God damn. Oh, I'm on my last life. Great. I don't know if you guys have read the whole thing about Balan Wonderworld. At first, you know, you end up on his side when you first read it. It was really early in the morning when I first read it. And my initial thought was, alright, so Balan Wonderworld got fucked over by Square. No, no, he pissed off everybody on the dev team. Ooh, that looks like fun. Massively huge gun. So that's why when the guns returned in... When the Wispins showed up in Sonic Forces, this was why I was not happy about it. I was worried we're going to have a lot more shooting sections. They weren't going to be as fleshed out as they could be. But no. Part of that was true, part of that wasn't. So it doesn't take me off my current objective. Which, the neutral path is a lot more like a pretty normal Sonic game. The other paths are more like the... The other modes are more like the Chaotix Challenge mode in Sonic Heroes, where it's like, collect all of this, do all of that, destroy these. Which I'm okay with, I just wish it was relegated more to a... So this is what the hero gauge does. I didn't showcase that very well.
That gun combat robot is designed for close-range combat. Maybe I should hang back.
If it's talking about this guy, he's got a machine gun. I think that's long range. Oh, it's these guys. Okay.
Maybe I can use my homing attack to get through here.
Maybe. But the standard Sonic levels is where this game truly exceeds expectations.
Death to all who oppose me.
Shut up, Shadow. So this is the... That is what the evil gauge does.
Rid of the gun soldiers who are preventing my escape. Only a few more. You can do it.
I need to
Oh shit, I've actually almost finished
That's the entrance.
one of the stories. Oh god, that was close. So I would have finished off those last, like, 4 or 5 guys. I would have ended up finishing the level.
You will tell me everything.
So... Luckily we didn't do that, so... Normal mission done.
Perfect.
And so far, we haven't really encountered any bosses, right? We're about to.
Eggman detected. Approaching this direction.
Shadow and Omega? Why, you traitors! You two are going to stop me? Move aside!
Doctor, please, I need to know. Those androids, the ones that look like me, am I?
Yes.
What?
You and Omega are my creations. But you betray me as you stand here before me. So now, I will destroy you both, turning you into scrap metal!
Eggman, I will defeat you once and for all.
No, he's not.
What you get for turning
Eggman's lying to trick Shadow.
Where'd you go?
Eggman robot eliminated.
So this is our first boss fight. And we're just gonna shoot. There's not really a way to fill up the evil gauge here. Shut up, Omega!
You asked for it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Time to crush you. Radar defensive system not detected. The ultimate power. Visual contact may be lost if you move behind him.
Boom, boss done. So yeah, I stopped time for every second and I could just shoot. Which is good, you know. Average watch time, 2 minutes.
I
Cool.
don't believe you.
Yeah, that's right, Shadow. You shouldn't believe him. He's kind of a fuckwit. So there's going to be a moment today where I'm going to stop, patch in a save file.
The pieces are coming together. This ultimate life form they keep referring to is the Black Hedgehog, and he died.
That's you.
Its copy.
No, you're not.
I must be the android Dr. Eggman created.
No, you're not. You're a fucking idiot.
Clear what needs to be done.
Doctor, you're going straight to the place you created me from.
He is not an android. It is at this point where I just want to strangle Shadow. He is... No, you're not. You are not an android. You are the original. That is why Black Doom is here. Because he detected Shadow had woken up. You are not.
Pressing the X button will make
Whatever. So there is no...
Volcanic defense systems. Head to the center of the base.
So we have two... We have two choices here. We cannot pick neutral. It is this point where we have to pick a side.
Activate the volcanic defense system.
Do we side with Eggman or do we side with Omega? I say we side with Omega, because guess what? That's probably what Shadow would fucking do. Because Shadow is a hero. And what he said at the beginning of the stage is...
5 separate keys are required to access Earth. Giant magma flow below.
Because thanks to Maria, Shadow's a hero, not a villain. So under no circumstances can I see Shadow siding with Black Doom even to get an answer. But you can, you know, disagree. Hey, Revolta is literally insane. No, the ultimate life form is just confused and needs to understand that he is not a clone, he is not a robot, he is not an android, he is the original, and he should just trust his heart. He should trust what he believes. He should trust in who he is. No. We're siding with Omega because that is the easier mission. That is something Omega would do. Get to the center of the base. That's something Shadow would want to do. Get to the center of the fucking base. There's under no circumstances would Shadow just go, oh, I'm just gonna side with Eggman now because you know what? Yeah, that's just how it goes. There should have just been one ending for each of these. One solid way to go for each of the endings. But you can actually get endings where Shadow just gets to the end. And like a hero path. And then all of a sudden it decides, I'm gonna nuke the world. Because it's funny. Like, no, that ending doesn't happen. And it's stupid that they even let it happen. There should have been... They should have just had one goal in mind for the story. Like in Heroes and Sonic Adventure 2. Welcome back, Foxino. I am still playing through Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, we actually had the triangle what? Okay, I guess we do have the triangle jump. That's another move that doesn't really come back after this game, and I really wish it would. It was a nice, We do have a spin dash, but it's not quite as useful here. Sounds like you're dying inside as you play this game. Maybe a little. Maybe just a little bit. You know. But I didn't say that. This game plays okay, but it's really just mediocre at the end of the day. There needs to be more here. It's okay, but it needs something.
Damn, not here.
Alright, so if you game over, you have the chance to continue. I don't know how many continues you have, I believe it's unlimited, but luckily it loads real nice and quick, so...
Using the control stick while grinding will let me lean toward other rails to jump to. Damn it.
I can't wait till we get to the Riders series.
Grinding, pressing the X button will make me do a...
Shadow, Eggman is inside here. If you have a need to confront him, then assist me in my search.
Alright.
Secret door detected off to the right. Giant magma flow
It's like the parkour system from Sonic Lost World, but done a little tighter, and I think that's something they really missed. They could look back to these games for inspiration, but because 06, I guess they don't feel that going back to these older titles is worth their effort. Like, everything that they worked on was bad. But no. No, 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 no. There's lots of great ideas here, and if they build upon them for the upcoming Frontiers, you could get some really awesome gameplay out of it. Especially with, like, the parkour system, and with the parkour system, like if you took the parkour system from Sonic Lost World, mixed it with the triangle jump style, easier to perform motions like the triangle jump in this game, and heroes, and a little bit tighter controls like in SA1, 2, and Shadow the Hedgehog, you can really get a good game out of it. Give the characters a floaty jump. Do it. I'm not even kidding. It'll make all the difference in the world. Alright, quit flying in my face. We're going to the center of the base.
Eliminate all enemies. The robot's bomb is deadly. Suggest destroying the lower section first to neutralize it.
Just gonna shoot.
Downward.
Hold forward. I like that Shadow can grab on the ledges. I wish that was something Sonic had in the future games, but, you know, it's okay, I guess. I have very little enthusiasm for this game, because I know how this game is structured, and it hurts. There we go. But this really does feel like some... This feels like some good stage design. I'm having a little bit of fun with the levels. I just... Knowing where this game leads is draining me. And that's sad, because I'm actually having fun destroying these enemies and stuff. This game is just a lot of wasted potential. And I think that's upsetting. I think that's what's upsetting me. Knowing that Sonic Team took this game and didn't build upon it for Sonic 06 is, I think, the part that's really getting to me. Like, they built upon the level design, yes. They built on some of the mechanics, but they didn't build upon anything else. And that's a real shame.
Using Eggman's robot's own bombs.
Just gonna keep shooting them as they go around.
Eggman robot eliminated.
I don't know whether I'm heading down or up or what, but I am... Alright, I have no more bullets. Yeah, just heading straight down.
Target sighted. Eggman in possession of the Chaos Emerald.
Boom! We got the Chaos Emerald. Chat, if you'd like to tell me what you think about this game, feel free to
Doctor,
let me know.
At last, I'll hear the truth from you.
Alright, hero mission completed. B rank. And with that, an hour of my time is gone. Isn't that concerning?
Nice to see you, Shadow Android. And you too, Omega. It certainly looks as if you've, well, done quite a bit of damage down there. But did you really think that you could challenge me?
Dr. Eggman, I will destroy you and reign supreme.
Yes, Doctor. You will regret ever having created me. You're going straight to hell.
Why, you little... You're nothing but pieces of scrap metal. Once I'm done with you, you'll be thrown in the junkyard. You will feel my wrath. I'll turn both of you into scrap with my latest and greatest invention.
Final target confirmed.
Alright.
Commencing combat.
Get ready for a real blast. It's time.
I've got the save file ready to go. So this is a remix of the Eggman theme. So, I am the Eggman at the master plan. Which I think is a really cool track. Especially with all of the Eggman.
The mech's automatic system is set to whoever locks the third slot as the designated attacker. In other words, by stopping the third reel yourself, you can deal an attack against Eggman.
Okay, but I have absolutely no idea how to stop the...
You need some kind of gun to strike at Eggman.
Okay.
Death to all who oppose me.
Alright. So there's only ever going to be one way to finish this stage. Is this a game where Sonic gets a gun? No, Shadow gets a gun. Sonic doesn't get a gun.
If you can land the slot reels on bomb or missile, you can attack Eggman.
No! My beautiful rain! No! Don't drop them here! That's... Now you've asked for it! Stop that! Hey! No! Not Shadow Fever!
Alright.
To all who oppose me.
I mean, you should... Well, kinda. This game showcases that, no, everything's not easier when Shadow has a gun, but Shadow having a gun isn't that bad. It's not that bad of an idea. It's not. I think that, honestly, if they could honestly, you know, square up Shadow a little bit. You know, tighten up the controls a little bit. Giving Shadow a gun is not that big of a deal. It's not a bad idea. It's not a great idea, but it's not a bad idea.
No! Don't drop them here!
So, Revolta, giving Shadow a gun isn't a bad idea. It's just, I don't feel playing it off straight is the right idea. They should have been maybe a bit goofier for the aliens. But they did look really cool.
The end for you.
I don't mind looting up the guns and stuff. In fact, the guns are the least of this game's problems.
Perfect.
Most of the game's issues come with the fact that the story is all over the place. If the story was more consistent and only had one ending and you didn't have to play the game like 24 times to see every ending and to actually get the true ending, I don't think it would have been that big of a deal. So, we got all the Chaos Emeralds.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds.
I made you, and this is how you repay me?
I am Shadow Android.
No, you're not!
Shadow life form
God!
created by Eggman. You may have created me, Doctor, but I will now lead this empire, and androids will rule.
You
this
are not an
kingdom.
android, Shadow. You are not an android.
Target acquired. Locked and loaded. Fire.
What?
Goodbye, Doctor.
This didn't happen. So, remember how I told you the endings can get pretty fucking stupid? That's where it is stupid. Depending on which one you end with there, you can either end up following Eggman, going with his plan, and helping him rule the world. Or you just straight up kill Eggman. Because Shadow thinks he's an android. Which isn't the case, he is the real Shadow. So, that's kind of fucked, and that ruins the point of his character with Maria. Doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Don't do that. No, the music in this game is great. The gameplay isn't too bad, but the structure of the story, god damn, that's the part that's so draining about this game. I'm actually having fun playing it, but I am feeling so drained every time I finish. Each time I finish a story, as I watch the story go along, I'm just like, Shadow, stop it, because I know the truth. I know the ending. But we're not done yet. Oh no. I'm going to take a short break, get something to drink, patch the save file on, and we're going to do the final story. And I'm going to show you where this story goes. Because, oh god. Alright. You've unlocked the vacuum egg. So if I go to library, New Empire's Beginning, which is the ending we got. In the library, we can take a look at all the cutscenes that lead up to that point. Every ending has a title. So, if I go select mode, by the way, the boss doesn't change for these two. So, I mean, okay. So, with this part, I am going to okay. Yeah. I'm going to pull up a Be Right Back. If I have a Be Right Back image, I might have gotten rid of it. just gonna... Alright, so... Be right back, right there on the title. Because I have to do this. Of course, it's blue. Let's... There. So, while I am doing this, I need to shut off my GameCube, pull out an SD card. This is the only part of this that is a little bit of a hassle. But it's okay. It's A-okay. We will get through with this. I'm sorry that it takes me a second. I just wanted to showcase the beginning of that game. How you would normally start this up. Oh, great. I don't have any ports. If I unplug... actually, I can unplug that for a moment. Shouldn't cause too many issues. Alright. Now then, this might crash. If so, it's okay. Ah. Yeah, you guys are going to be able to hear this, so... I gotta have some way to patch the safe island, because I'm not doing... This game ends up being, like... Oh, God. I'd take all day just doing it. We're gonna copy this. Copying over things to the GameCube memory card because it doesn't normally want to do this. It can crash the console a little bit. Let's see if I still got picture. I do. And yes, this is how I load GameCube games. My disc reader on my GameCube no longer works, but I promise you I do have a copy of this game for GameCube. So, this should work. So, once you've completed every single story, by the way, this is how you complete every single story. This is how many times you'd have to do this in order to get every single one of them. There are 41 pages of this. Yeah! You unlocked the last story. And with the last story, well, you get to see what actually happens. Bara, holy fuck, hey, yeah, welcome. Holy fuck is right, this game is kind of edgy. How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Finally.
Hope you subscribe. I'm
Got all the Chaos Emeralds.
kind of struggling, but we're making it. Yeah.
Cover the truth about my past. All of it.
Well done, Shadow.
Yeah, with Maria and Black Doom and Gerald Robotnik and we went over all of it before.
Huh? Shadow, give me the Chaos Emeralds.
Do not give the emeralds to Black Doom, Shadow.
They're planning to destroy the planet.
I like Rouge's voice here. It's a lot nicer than what the actress we have nowadays. She just doesn't have very much direction nowadays. It's okay. Rouge is just one of those characters that I really like, so.
Their greed, thirst for power, and affinity for betrayal has them on a path of self-destruction.
Not my favorite. Like I say, I like Big the Cat the most. He doesn't even show up in this game. With good reason, but still.
Without perfect order, allowing them to live through their desperate lives in peace.
Man, I can find out this game existed until you appeared on my homepage. Well, welcome. I'm glad you showed up. I'm glad you clicked the video. I have a lot of Sonic content on this channel. I also do a lot of other stuff as well, like Hollow Knight and Mega Man stuff. And this game just happens to be the one that we're doing right now, but tomorrow we're doing Sonic Rivals 2. So, yeah. But I'm really glad people are actually getting recommended my stuff. It makes me very happy. That's the goal. I've got a Twitter and a Discord down in the description if you want to follow that and whatnot. And if you feel like donating, I've got a PayPal link as well. I do art and commission streams as well, so I might end up having to move things around. We did an Among Us stream this weekend, and I think we have to move that one over to like a Thursday or a Friday, just due to what I have going on this Saturday. So.
The planet's atmosphere. The emeralds amplify the space-time control powers of chaos control.
Yeah.
To charge to full power.
So Black Doom wants the Chaos Emeralds because he wants the Chaos Emeralds.
What? That's insane!
At least the voice direction and the cutscenes are pretty good in this game. They're not too awful.
The professor was in development of the ultimate life force, but he needed my help. So we made a deal. I helped him, and he promised to deliver me the 7 chaos.
And this is why Gerald got arrested. This is why Maria got shot.
You would help us do both.
So, yeah.
Me? I can't believe it.
That can't be! He betrayed his own people for research? For Black Doom?
Big deal. We can't just stand here doing nothing.
Yeah, let's do this! I'll crush that cosmic rock ball!
Knuckles, what's wrong?
What's wrong? We're just going to freeze the model for a minute.
This gas, once released, is quickly absorbed into your bloodstream. In a moment, total paralysis will hit your nervous system.
So we gotta be fast.
Here now.
I love Eggman. He's just like, oh!
My dear,
Robotnik is great.
savory dishes.
I'm kind of stuck in a remote area. I can't play Elden Ring. Shaking my hand. That's why. Well, thank you.
Did I die?
Shadow?
That's why you were created.
Please help me, Shadow.
Who cares if you died or not? You are alive now. You are not an android. You are the original. You're fine.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be grumpy at Shadow this entire game for thinking he's an android and being a silly goober.
Hedgehog, I've left the past behind me.
There you
No
go.
one can tell me what to do now. I will destroy you, Black Doom.
I gave you life, and this is how
Hey, but I get you.
the irony of it all.
Elden Ring's pretty good. My boyfriend's been playing that quite a bit. He really likes messing around with it. He was doing a little bit of content for it on my channel here, but
Only hope now.
yeah. But he's been a bit busy with work lately, having to work 10-hour shifts and not getting home till 12 at night. So this is one of the final levels. We have a timer.
He's got to be on the inside.
Use chaos control and make your way inside.
Edgy as hell, exactly.
You can do it.
Dare give up.
Edgy as hell and confused. Very, very confused.
I know you are.
So, for this, we're going to want to go as fast as possible. Which requires us to
It's a black alien gunship.
run! I'm trying to defeat it. Because the more hero energy we have, the more we'll fill the light gauge, and the faster we can beat the level. So I'm better off defeating these guys. Or at least one of them. This is where the controls become a little bit looser. When you use the homing attack for a lot of stuff, the controls feel way too slippery. When you use the weapons, the controls feel just fine. Alright. Alright.
The black creatures seem to be guarding this cage.
And the cage is gone now. Cool. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. PS2 or the PC port? This is the GameCube version that I am playing right here. The PC port, just like Sonic Heroes, was not given enough time to be fully finished. So it's got a lot more glitches than I am comfortable showing. It also wants to load into like a 240p mode. So, and since it's not on Steam, I can't like actively just go and buy a copy. I'd have to buy like an old PC copy or pirate it, and I just didn't feel comfortable with that. So for this GameCube port with bit of save file hacking so I can get to the ending a little faster without having to play through the game, 25 times in a row.
Just hold down the B button.
I do have a strong enough computer to run this, though. Not that it really requires... Not that it requires much of a strong computer, but... Just gonna keep firing. There we go. Usually I have a co-host for streams like this. We were going to for today, but everybody who wanted to do this game was either busy or just couldn't make it. That's alright. I'm sure they'll be on for, like, tomorrow or something. My boyfriend was even like, why in the hell are you playing this game today? And I'm like, because it's a Sonic game and I have to cover it for our my ongoing timeline series. So, anytime anybody asks, why are you playing this awful Sonic game? Timelines. The world dictated it that I'm going to be stuck playing Sonic games for a while. So be it. Trying to drum up hype for Sonic Frontiers and Origins and the second movie. Wanting to play games that I really like and enjoy. That is why I chose to play the Sonic games.
Behold the ultimate power.
Alright, I got about 4 minutes left.
This is a dead end. The only way to get through is to use chaos control.
Luckily, the enemies don't stop spawning. Yeah, used a better gun system in Shadow, and it failed in Forces. Exactly. That's what I was trying to get at earlier on in the video, but I couldn't articulate it because I just woke up and I'm a bit tired and groggy. But yeah, no, it is a much better gun system than in Forces. Actually, when I did Forces, one of my complaints was the Wispins are just not great to use. There's not much reason to use them.
Extra careful of your timing.
In fact, they use a better system for the lightspeed dash than in most games in this game as well. Like, this game has so many good ideas and good mechanics that the fact that they don't use them in later titles drives me nuts. I haven't played this game up to this point, and I'd only heard bad things. But it was mostly about the story. Nobody told me the gameplay was actually good for this game. It's just the story is god-awful because they didn't write it in a linear fashion and wrote too many possibilities. Which is a real shame, because this feels and plays really good. So this game might just trump Sonic Heroes in terms of my enjoyment, which is surprising. Because I remember really liking Heroes, but after playing it through last week, there was a lot, that game just felt like it kept going. This game, on the other hand, had a nice balance. Just gonna keep firing. Screw it. I don't know where I'm going. I can't bounce off those flying creatures, you goober. Oh shit, we're back here. Sorry if my gameplay is just not great. This is the first time I've ever made it up to this point. I bought this game specifically for this YouTube series, and that's it. My favorite Sonic game is Unleashed. If they are copying God of War. I liked Unleashed a lot, actually. I will be doing Unleashed, but I want to do it properly. I've got every version of that game, believe it or not, and I feel like a lot of people my age, like in their early 20s, 22, 23s, really like Sonic Heroes. I mean, Sonic Unleashed. And I don't blame them. Unleashed is a really good game. No, yeah, I like Unleashed. I haven't covered it yet for this channel, but I plan on it. It's just a matter of getting to it. I like playing games in order. Of course, for the Sonic series, I've been kind of jumping all over the place, just because, yeah, it's fun to confuse people sometimes. Yeah, I don't really care if Sonic Unleashed really is copying God of War. Believe it or not, that is kind of a merger with Dimps for that game. The Sonic team worked on the Werehog, while Dimps worked on the Sonic levels. So that is something that if you didn't know that about the game, now you do. But we'll get to that when we get to it. I have a lot of good memories of Sonic Heroes. Yeah, that's... The goal is to have fun with this series. I don't feel... I feel like if I were to just blaze through with this with no regard for what made me have fun with it, then I just end up miserable. only got like a minute left. I can just kind of mash the button. I got a lot of guns.
There he is. I found him.
Boom! We did it in the time limit. Oh, yeah. When we do 06, I'm actually going to have a lot of fun with that game. Believe it or not, I really like Sonic 06. But that's my own personal thing, and we'll get there when we get there. But sometime this week, I want to do Sonic Rivals. I want to do an art stream. I want to do the Among Us multiplayer stuff again, because last Saturday it was really fun. But I have to move it over. And I know we got a Hollow Knight stream. So I kind of booked my weekend. Edgy the Hedgy.
I've heard enough. You're boring me to death, Black Doom. You're going down.
To death, bro. The say what? I love that that thing. That's the funniest shit ever. There needs to be more remixes with the no, it's say what?
Just who are you?
Just so stupid.
Don't you know you were created from my blood?
What?
That's right. You are a part of me.
So this is kind of like GUI, where GUI was part of Dark Matter in the Kirby series,
You cannot escape me, nor
but broke away.
escape your past.
Same thing here.
Damn you! No, it's not true.
Why didn't you do this to him earlier? And here's what the Chaotix were doing.
SBO, are you in yet?
Quiet, Charmy! SBO.
Love the Chaotix.
Focus, because if we don't hurry, all the data we recovered will be lost.
Easier said than
Oh, Kirby, you haven't played Forgotten Land? It's really fun! Me and my boyfriend 100% completed it, and we plan on doing it for this channel as well, but...
Here, you idiot!
we're giving it some time. So...
It's working!
So, we've got a transmission of Gerald Robotnik from the Ark.
Shadow, my son,
Professor?
what is this?
If you're listening to this, then the worst has happened. You need to know the truth.
I spat in a jelly sandwich.
Shut down this research facility. The government plans to cease all of our research and imprison all who know about you. I made a terrible mistake, Shadow. It's all my fault.
Look, the President and Olive Garden Man
Professor G.
from the movie.
Now listen very carefully.
Oh boy, yeah.
In 50 years, the Black Comet will return. They plan to harness its powers to destroy this planet. The only way to stop them was to develop a way to use the very power they intended to use against them.
That's it!
Yeah,
Brilliant!
I do have a lot of plans. It's mostly down to the fact that I literally am focused solely on art commissions and this YouTube channel. So,
Only you can stop them.
like,
I developed
this is my job, per se. I might not get paid all the time,
destroy that Black Comet.
but
Shadow,
focusing solely on this channel gives me a lot of free time to do and plan and think up good video ideas and good stream ideas. So,
Don't worry, Grandfather.
yeah.
Shadow and I will protect this planet. Right, Shadow?
Gerald, you fool. Shadow is already in my control. What's this? Well,
Seems like somebody had a sore throat after recording all of these damn lines. Maybe it's the same guy they got to do. We are Venom. Chicken nuggets. Yeah, it tickles the back of my throat. I don't like doing that voice, and it probably doesn't pick up on the mic very well. Sorry about that. I just like the fact that it goes like, I could see Black Doom going chicken nuggies, and it'd be fucking hilarious.
Ends here today. Prepare to die. Say goodbye, Shadow, as you witness my true wrath.
We got a nice remix of SA2's main theme. An alright looking Sonic Super Shadow model. All of them are non-canon except for this one. This is the only ending that is canon.
There's no need to hold back. Cause as much havoc as you need to.
I got it, hero. I am all I am, all I am.
Rings in order to maintain your super form. You'll burn through your rings over time, so keep an eye to make sure you don't run out.
So we can charge up.
Behold the ultimate power.
The controls for this are not great. It's confirmed. The ending where Shadow kills Dr. Robotnik is not canon. That is literally the ending we got right before this one, so, yeah. No. Trust me. Them not being canon, I am perfectly okay with. The actual events that lead up to this point, nobody knows, because there are so many pathways you can go through. One more? I honestly have no idea how to finish this guy. It said hit the eye.
ultimate power.
Ah, I think that did something.
Chaos. Spear.
Uh, the only true ending is that Shadow joins G.U.N after this.
Behold the ultimate power.
Uh, 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 so I ran out of rings. Perhaps the wings, those are one way. I think I have to hit the eye, though.
There's no need to hold back. Cause as much havoc as you need to.
Oh, okay, so then it switches sides. I don't think we got that cutscene before.
Launch the chaos spear. Use it to impale the
Hold down the
chaos.
to build up, and then release it to kill the chaos.
Spear. Damn it.
Hey, Shadow, can you hear me? Rings in order to maintain your super. You'll burn through your rings over time, so keep an eye to make sure you don't run out.
A lot. Not as much as Sonic Boom. So the wing guards the eye.
His eye keeps moving. You've got to track it down.
Chaos. Spear.
We have one eye down. One wing down. We have a vantage point we can go straight for.
ultimate power.
It's a really cool design. It's also really annoying to hit.
Shadow, can you hear me? If you're too far away, your chaos sphere will be useless. But if you get too close, he'll warp away from you. You need to keep the right distance.
Cool. I haven't had Chaos Sphere this attempt.
Maria.
Alright, we ran out of rings. Let's give it another shot.
I will find the truth.
But essentially, everybody's gotten a version of something for this game.
Go for it, Shadow!
The power of the Chaos Emerald wants the Chaos Spear. Use it to
Hold down the B button to build up power.
Yep, see, there it goes.
Use it to build a chaos sphere.
Alright.
You can get airborne from this balloon.
Oh.
His weak point has
A lot more rings than what we had last time.
Alright then. Shadow, his eye keeps moving. You've got to track it down.
I don't think they instantly get popular again. I think they should just keep making good games. Because Sega has been really good about making good games from Alex, especially with outsourcing. Between Streets of Rage 4 and Alex Kidd DX. That I feel that they really tried again. Sega could be really popular. Especially with their Yakuza series. Like, people love that shit.
Behold the ultimate power. Shadow, you may be invincible in your super form, but getting hit will cause you to lose time.
It's all over if you run out of rings. If you want to
Chaos?
grow, focus on getting more first.
Spear.
Did you see the popularity of Sonic Generations? Yes, I did. I have seen the popularity of Generations, and I feel Generations okay. It was a nice anniversary gift, but the fact that they got so stuck in the rut of
Far away, your chaos sphere will be
nostalgia,
If you get too close, he'll warp away from you. You need to keep
I think that it may have helped. Like, it was a cool anniversary game. But so was Adventure 2.
Death to all who oppose me.
Like, did you know Adventure 2 was an anniversary gift? Did you know that Sonic 06 and Sonic Genesis for Game Boy were anniversary titles? If Sega just made good games all the time,
Behold the ultimate
non-stop, just, hey, want a good game? Play a Sega game. Then yeah, I feel Sonic could be super popular. But Sonic Team, I feel, is probably just burnt out.
Shadow, it's useless to attack those flying objects. Listen carefully. Use your full power chaos sphere to attack
Well, I'm trying to get him with the Chaos Spear, but it's... Yeah, of course. Oh. Alright then. But at least they got many things right in Sonic Generation. In your opinion, okay, I can see that. I'm not a big fan of Adventure 2 either. I'm more of an Adventure 1 kind of guy. But to say that game is nothing but bad is, I don't know, a little short-sighted. Selling the game a bit short. Because personally, I feel like when Sega and Sonic Team are at their best when they try something new. Something they haven't ever done before. Oh, hello!
Hi, Gavin.
Hey, Oxide. How you doing?
I just doing good. Just wanted to stop in briefly. I can't stay for too long, but I just want to check in, see how the stream's going.
Oh, it's going alright. We are actually at the final boss, Black Doom.
Ooh. Ah, you got... Oh, wait, hold on. This is... So you're almost done with the game, then?
Yes.
Nice. So which game are we moving to after this, then?
Sonic Rivals 2.
Gotcha.
Also,
Okay,
I think I have to move Among Us this week.
Hmm? Oh, that's fine. I mean, I unfortunately won't be able to send anyway, because I'm down at FWA.
Oh, right! That's where you're at right now, right? Or is that...
No, I'm driving to Georgia tomorrow. It doesn't start till Thursday, but I'm driving down early to go see family.
Gotcha.
Yep. So not quite, but it's coming up quick.
Then at the end of this month is Anthro, Ohio for me.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah. And I've got my panels I gotta do. But nobody contacted me about my panels being a thing, so...
You might want to call and check in on that then.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do later on today.
That's what I would do. Yep, I'm just getting ready to go get a haircut. Because I'm in desperate need of one, and my bangs keep falling in front of my eyes, and it's the most annoying thing in the world right now. And then after that, I gotta pack, because I have not packed at all. So, yeah, and I've got a lot of packing.
Oh boy. Don't remind me about packing. I have to... I'm supposed to go over to Samson Cat Fox's place this Saturday, and I'm picking up my fursuit head base there.
Oh yeah, you showed me the so how far away does he live from you?
That's 45 minutes for me.
Not too bad.
And then I've also got to pick up the fur and stuff after that.
That's right, because you're making the suit yourself, or at least you're assembling the other parts.
Yeah, I picked out everything for it, and I just got to actually buy it, which is
that's awesome.
a little bit concerning with the whole donations and commission stuff. That's a pretty long ass boss fight. Yes, it is, Bara. It absolutely is a long boss, but at least it's over now. Probably would have been better if the time stop would have also, stopped him from moving. But every time you hit him once, he flips sides, and there is no way around it. It's just slower. But we just beat Shadow the Hedgehog.
Woo!
Thank God.
Yay, you have defeated the Edgelord.
No, yes. The Edgelord of Black Doom.
Yes.
And we get a beautiful cutscene. And then Shadow joined a military organization.
A happy ending for everyone.
Yep, and guess what? to really show
What?
that Shadow is done with this bullshit, he blows up the goddamn Black Doom asteroid with the Space Colony arc.
Huh.
So if you ever think about Eggman pissing on the moon, what about the Chaotix pissing on an asteroid?
Yeah, I guess they're just like,
Eh,
not the same. They're probably, yeah. They're just like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. What are you talking about?
yeah, I guess.
That was sweet. I hope he's okay.
But nonetheless, I probably got to pop off because I have to go leave for the get my hair cut. But I just want to pop in, say hello, check in, and I look forward to talking to you later, Gavin.
All right, later, Oxide.
Later, boy.
All right. So with this game done, it's another one off my list, and tomorrow will either be an art stream or Sonic Rivals 2. So tomorrow will either be an art stream or Sonic Rivals 2. Then Thursday's going to be Hollow Knight. I just got to talk to Artie about that. Friday is going to be... Friday is going to be Among Us.
What do you say, Commander?
And that'll leave Wednesday for either Sonic Rivals or an art stream as well. So one of those two will have an art stream, and one of those two will have Sonic Rivals. So tomorrow or the next day.
Goodbye forever, Shadow the Hedgehog.
So Shadow keeps the past in his memory, but doesn't really account it for much. It's a new start for him. He's edgy, he's dark, but this is this. This is where Shadow's story kind of ends. His character growth stops here. He is, after this, he just becomes the edgy boy. Ah, yes. No, they did something. They tried to convince Shadow to get past his past, basically. But for this game, in terms of what they actually did, not a whole hell of a lot. Probably protected people from the Black Doom aliens, but yeah. But it's alright. I'm just glad we're done with this. Oh. I'm gonna turn up that a little bit. Okay, this song is really good. Love Sonic Crush 40's music. It's always good. So, I should probably get some shoutouts. So, if you haven't already, follow the Twitter account down below. Join the Discord. If you guys are interested at all in any artwork done for this channel, or want some of your own, feel free to ask. I have commissions. I have commissions. They are open. Oh, cool. Cool, it's way too big. Yeah, let's try to pull up my price sheet. And OBS decided to make it gigantic. Here. I'll just make a new little... So there you go. I have a price sheet. I do art. Yeah. So if you guys want anything, please feel free to ask. I do just about everything. Yeah. I don't have either a Twitter or a Discord. It's okay, that's fine. I just am trying to get the word out about my commissions, because I need the money to live, so. Yeah. They're generally fast. But, just subscribing and liking the video really does help. And sharing it with friends. So. But as for Shadow, that's it. We've called it today. Good old 2-hour stream. Plenty long enough for this game. Trust me, it is a lot longer than 2 hours if you chose to do absolutely everything. But next game will be Rivals 2. Hopefully I'll have the Sonic History video done by Saturday. Breakdance gently. Yeah. So, that's the last story. And that's all she wrote. I have been your humble host, Gavin the Kitty. And good night, everybody.